If there is historical evidence to support the location of Mount Sinai in Arabia, is there any specific mountain in this region that fits the biblical description? 15 miles east of the Saudi Arabian town of El Bad, such a mountain may well stand. It is called Jabal al Lawz.
I have been always interested in archaeological finds that could confirm the truth of the Bible. I felt then I want to come in here to Saudi Arabia and see it for myself. I want to be able to say, I have seen this place.
In 1996, Vivica Pontien entered Saudi Arabia on a work permit. During the following year, she made several trips to Jabal al Lawz.
It was very difficult to find the mountain. I think I had been there for 7 months before I came to the mountain the first time. We went around looking for it in the desert. I did 5 long day trips at 5 different occasions, just looking and looking for this place.
Throughout her search, Pontien encountered a strong local tradition that Moses had once lived in Arabia.
It seems to be a tradition among the locals there that this mountain range is called Jabal Musa. They call it that, and many places have the name of Moses, like there are wells near there that they call Ajin Musa or Bir Musa, which means the well of Moses.
When Pontien finally reached Jabal al Lawz, her attention was drawn to specific features of the mountain that resembled the biblical description. Most prominent was a jagged peak, more than 8,000 feet in elevation, and blackened as if scorched by fire. And at its base, an enormous pile of boulders, at least 15 feet high and 60 feet across. The flattened top of this structure had the appearance of being man-made, and etched into its rock faces were petroglyphs of bovine creatures, cattle and bulls. The distinctive horns in some of the inscriptions resemble those found on pictures of sacred Egyptian apis bulls. Could these stones be the remains of an Israelite altar, once built at the base of a holy mountain? Conclusive investigation is not possible at this time, for Saudi law severely limits all foreign research.
And they have put up archaeological signs that tells this is an archaeological area and you're not supposed to trespass here. So it's evident that the Arabs themselves consider this to be some old sites of archaeological interest.
Satellite photos of the area have revealed another geographical feature that parallels the biblical account: a sprawling plain of more than 10,000 acres. Flat, surrounded by mountains, and adjacent to the dried bed of an ancient river, it could have provided an ideal place for the Israelite encampment 3,500 years ago. Just west of the mountain stands another possible link to the Exodus account: a towering rock 60 feet high. It is split from top to bottom, and evidence of water erosion is etched into its base. Many features of Jabal al Lawz reflect the biblical account of Mount Sinai, and as the highest mountain in northwest Arabia, it matches ancient Jewish historical records.
Based on the textual evidence, Jabal al Lawz is as good a guess as any. It might even be the best guess. It's definitely better than anything in the Sinai Peninsula, and probably better than any other guess we have. It'd be nice to have some excavation, and that's really a desideratum. We need excavation. We need somebody who's a competent, trained archaeologist to go in, record the material carefully, submit it for dispute and debate among other scholars, because there's too many gaps in our knowledge.
the intriguing similarities between Jabal al Lawz and the biblical record may indeed stimulate new investigation here. Yet whether or not future excavations confirm this site as the actual Mountain of God, a considerable body of documentary evidence indicates that Mount Sinai is located somewhere in northwestern Arabia. As a result, we have 2 points by which to plot the first stage of Israel's exodus. For Goshen provided a beginning, and Midian a destination and direction. And between them must lie a body of water.